This video is about the Akai GX-F31 direct drive cassette deck. Originally released in the early 80s, this mid-ranger would set you back around €300, which it still costs today on second-hand websites such as eBay, so it has not lost much of its value over the years. I could get into many technical details about this deck, but I will just go over the basics. So let's start off with a sound test. The Instant Program Locating System, or IPLS for short, is a function that detects the beginning of a track based on 4-second silences between songs. This was a function that was likely brought into life as albums were already being made with these silences for vinyl records. Although with vinyl records you would have to fiddle around with the stylus yourself to get it in the exact position, the cassette deck can do it for you. I will now show IPLS in action, and then there will be another sound sample you can enjoy. Here you see me switching from Dolby C noise reduction to Dolby B noise reduction. There is not much audible difference between these two in this case, as I recorded this cassette in Dolby C. Turning it off entirely does make a big difference. You can hear a lot of hiss right now. There is also the MPX filter for AM radio recordings, but it's only for filtering very specific sounds which I cannot reproduce here. Now let's dive into this machine. Fast forward and rewind make sense, they work. Then there's the counter reset button, boring, but the auto loading door is nice. I will get back to that one. In here you can see the heads, capstan, pinch roller and pulleys. Not much to it really, except that this entire mechanism used to have a lifetime warranty from Akai. There are also the automatic tape selector tabs. These work with the indents on the cassette to determine if they are normal, chrome or metal tapes, but also if the record protector has been removed. On the display you can see them in action. Back to the door. It should auto-load, but the belt on mine is bad, so it will not take a cassette in fully. In fact, the mechanism will eat it if I do not push it in myself, as you can see here. I do not give a damn about this particular tape, as it is in a rough shape anyways. And then there's the timer knob. You can put a tape in and let it play or record automatically whenever the deck receives power. This usually happened with a timer component, which is basically a clock that sends out power to the other components when a timer gets activated. This deck was broken at some point, and I will now show where and why. Here you can see the mechanism that operates the pulleys. Normally there is a spring installed that pushes the tire with bronze ring against the pulleys, but that gets too weak and will not fulfill its job anymore. My fix is to install a small rubber band as indicated in the picture. Do note, this rubber band must not stretch to that point permanently, as it will cause cassettes to be eaten. In conclusion about the Akai GX-F31, it is a really nice deck. If you can get your hands on one for a decent price, you should get it and cherish it, as they are very reliable. If you liked the video, you know what to do. If you did not like it, then you also know what to do. I am planning on doing more videos, so subscribe if you don't want to miss out on those, and I will see ya.